Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2001 End of the Year review here for Pride FC. As we have had quite the show, quite the showing as of late here in 2001. We are, if you hear my phone going off a lot, Jesus Christ, I forget to turn that off. Fuck me running. Alright, Jesus Christ, people, I'm not. There we go. Silent. Jesus, Murphy. Okay. Oh my. As the end of the year is here, like I was saying, as we're at mid-level international. We almost have $50 million. That's pretty goddamn good. As we've already gained 7 million just in the month here of December. As what a goddamn show! We've now crowned champions. We've had title defense and fucking the middleweight belt, and at Bad Blood 19, at Pride 19 Bad Blood, we're gonna have the heavyweight title be defended as Kevin Randall's gonna take on Igor, and what a goddamn fight that's going to be. As I believe we're gonna add a couple more fights to that. Yeah, we're gonna have at least one more, and then we'll be ready to go for that. As far as what to do for the end of the year review, obviously we're gonna look at the awards and stuff. Before we get to that, though, I'm a fucking idiot. We don't need to go. Just need to go to the ranking system, which is right here, of course. There we go. So our heavyweight division looks like this. Pretty self-explanatory for the most part. I think everyone who's followed the heavyweight division pretty much knows who's 1 and 2, with old Kevin Randall and Igor. As Big Nog is actually third ahead of Josh Barnett, which is kind of weird since he beat Mark Kerr, but he also lost to Josh Barnett. Even though it was a poor fight, you would think Josh Barnett would be here, but that's not the case. As he's 2-0 in Pride, but they've both been poor fights. Pedro Izzo's 5th, which he had the cut win over Igor, which is probably why he's up here. Simi Chalette is a 16 and 11, of course, 1-1 in Pride, as he lost to Kevin Randleman in the title fight. Carlos Barreto's 0 for 4 in Pride right now for us, as I didn't mean it that. But, he's done pretty well as far as like actual fights go. I know it's decent and poor there, but that's the Josh Barnett fight, and he's taking on Tom Erickson and Mark Hurst. He's just taking on nothing but wrestlers. I would love to see him fight somebody that's gonna stand up and really fight with him, but he is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter, so there's really, I guess him and Big Nog would be a good fight since they're both Brazilian Jiu-Jitsus, but Big Nog's a boxer too, so he'd knock him the fuck out before they even get to the ground, but maybe that's what we'll have to do. Him and Carlos Barreta. That'll be a fun fight, though. Gary Goodrich, of course. Unbelievable what he can do. On and off. All the time. He beat Trey Telling when they lost to Igor. Then he knocked out Mark Kerr, which was fucking awesome. Broke his jaw. Then lost to Heath Herring. But then knocks out Tom Erickson in 36 seconds. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable what he can do. He's an exciting fucking fighter, that's for sure. As pretty much, besides the Trey Telling fight, it's been great to good. I want to give him. I'm not sure who I want to have him fight next, to be honest, because there's so many guys on this list. I mean, it makes sense to give him Barnett to see if Barnett has a shitty fight with Gary Goodrich, then he's not going to do anything good, But we'll see though. As Tom Erickson, who at the previous year, the year 2000, was looking like the really big heavyweight contender. We just brought in so many guys now. Brought in Big Nog, we brought in Hizzo, Barnett, Randleman. Simi Chalette, just guys who are just better than him, and now he's getting pushed back a little bit. Same thing with Mark Coleman, same thing with Mark Kerr. The wrestlers are taking a bit of a backseat for the new wrestlers, and Kevin Randleman and Josh Barnett. As Gilbert Yvel is 13th, which is very surprising since he's 0-3 in Pride, and he's lost to, obviously, Mirko, he's lost to Fedor and Mark Coleman, which, pretty crazy. And he lost to Dan Severn before he showed up here, so he's on a 4-fight losing streak. Honestly, if he loses again, we might cut him. Who knows? He'll be 20-10. Simi Chalette, it kind of makes sense since he's a kickboxer, but I guess you could say the same for Gilbert Yvel, a Muay Thai Dutch kickboxer as well. But I don't know, maybe we have Yvel and Chalette, or even Yvel Le Banner, but I want to do Mirko and Le Banner. As Arvlovsky, 6-2, but he's 3-0 in Pride. Same thing with Heath Herring, who's 17-4 and 2-0 in Pride. Arvlovsky, I believe, is going to be injured for a little bit, 20 days to be exact, but I want him to be on the 19 card. Not sure who I want to put him against, though, but he's taken out Trey Tellingman, he's taken out Don Fry, he's taken out Alistair Overeem, all by pretty much knockout or TKO. Hasn't been into the second round yet in his career. We'll see how it goes, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, because him and Ogawa would be fun, but I don't think that's going to happen since he's probably low national, actually. Oh, that's in Australia and Russia and British Isles. He's a high-level region for Japan, so I don't think Ogawa will fight him. But he is fighting Mark Coleman, though. At Pride 19, Ogawa. That's the biggest test he's had so far, as he's 6-0 in his career, but he is really 4-0 in Pride with the Gary Goodrich fight, which happened before we started the save. And then the Don Fry fight, which was fantastic. The Dakota fight, which went to distance. And then he choked out Fujita at Beast from the East. We'll see where that goes, though. I think him and Mark Coleman, that's going to be an interesting fight. Mark Coleman needs something, and Ogawa has just been on a tear. If he wins, I'd like to do him and Fedor, or him and Arlovsky, but I don't think it's going to happen, though, since they're both high regional. I guess we could give him Yvel, but that's a bit of a stretch. Trey Tellingman, 8-4-2, as 8-4-1, rather, 2-2 in Pride, as, he's kind of been back and forth. He's lost to Gary Goodrich at the opening round, but then at the end of the year in 2000, he beat Mike Bork. He lost to Arlovsky there in March, and then he beat Takada in December. Obviously, at Cold Fury 2 by decision. We'll see how he does going into 2002. He's kind of on the cusp of doing, who knows what, as Alistair Overeem's kind of been a disappointment, which is tough to say. He's had some tough fights, though. They've been good to great fights, but, he lost to Vegeta, and he got knocked the fuck out by Andrei Arlovsky at the Championship Chaos, which was a great fight, too. We'll see how it goes. We might do him and Mikro, maybe. But Alexei Oleinik, 2-1. I believe he lost in his debut fight. No, he did not. He beat Bob, and then he lost to Heath Herring, and then he beat Alexander Tsuka. So really the big thing for Alexei is to give him an actual fight that is worth something, because he's beaten, Takada and Tsuka. So we need to give him someone, but he did lose to Vegeta. Someone from this kind of list here. Actually, he lost to Heath Herring, was who he lost to. I already forgot. Yes, Heath Herring. So, yeah. Yeah, someone from this list, kind of more of this, towards this way. So, Tellingman, even Overeem, Fedor, Mirko, or even Ogawa, Arlovsky even. So, basically, even Yvel. So, from, here down. Yeah, Mark Kerr has definitely taken the big fight down. We didn't really talk about him in detail, because he's, knockout, TKO, and decision against Nogueira. Been tough for him. It's been real tough for him. I think he can bounce back, though. We'll see how it goes, though, for sure. As, Fedor's 4-0. He's beaten Hoist, he's beaten Yvel, he's beat Rodrigo Gracie, and then he had Bob Schreiber in his debut fight. We'll see how it goes for Fedor. He fought 3 times just in the year 2001. That's really big. That's big for him to get a lot of fights under his belt. But he's high-level regional. I'd be surprised. He beat Hoist Gracie. You figured he'd jump up to low-level national, but was not the case at all. Mirko, 2-0. As he knocked out Yvel with a kick, and he beat Sataki in his first fight. Just been kicking people in their fucking head and knocking them out. Him and Leibander's gonna happen, that's for sure. Vegeta's 3-2 is so weird. When he started out the series, I thought he was gonna be somehow be a fucking hoss man in a half, but he lost to Kinshasa. That was a tough fight. But him beating Alistair Overeem, did not see that coming. Him winning the unanimous decision, he got choked out by Ogawa. But we'll see how he does here for 2002. He might bounce back up to 4-2, might be 3-3. As Tsuka, 2-5. It's a miracle he's 2-5. He's beat Sataki just in our series, and then he beat Marco Hus before that Pride 4, which was probably a fixed fight anyways. It was corner stoppage. But, he's got, the Igor fight was tough. That's a tough fight for anybody. Lost to Coleman. That's a bit of a tough fight for him as well. Then, Quentin Rampage Jackson, that was kind of more on the same fitting. What was the betting odds for that fight? Looks like it was a catchweight fight. So, yeah, that makes sense. It was catchweight, so we won't really know. And then the Oleinik fight, which he was another catchweight fight. Or no, it was heavyweight. Just don't see the odds. That's weird. Usually it shows the odds. Guess it doesn't. Yeah, so that's... But either way, though, he's a name value. Same thing with the Kados, 4 and 6. Mike Bork, last time he's fought, I think was like in July. Yeah, he lost Overeem. Really, it's tough. He's kind of in a tough spot because he's at the point where he's not on the same level as everybody else is on the card. But we might do him and Banner. We might, just to give Banner a nice, easy win. Or something like that. But that's how the heavyweight division's looking like. And then the middleweight division, we have Vanderlei, of course, at the top. Insanoe just lost, so he'll probably be down a little later. A little down here, probably. As probably where Sakuraba's standing. So now, really the big fight that's next for Vanderlei Silva is probably Dan Anderson, as he beat Vitor Belfort at the last fight at Cold Fury, or no, Championship Chaos, I'm sorry, yes, at Championship Chaos, as that's going to be a great fight, of course. Vanderlei Silva, Dan Anderson, big time fight. Pat Miletich is on hiatus. Frank Shamrocks came in and done really well. He beat Anderson Silva. That was fun. We'll see how he does. We might give him Insanoe next. We might give him Vitor next. Might give him Sakuraba, even Jeremy Horn. Probably Jeremy Horn, honestly, because Jeremy Horn's 2-0. Frank Shamrock's 1-0 in Pride. Give him something to do type of thing. As Renzo Gracie, I'm trying to look at Vitor Belfort. Let's see. We'll probably give him fucking Renzo Gracie, to be honest. They're both 9-4, 9-3, 1-1. Kind of in the same ballpark. Ronaldo Brawl is 2 for 2. In Pride, he's kind of, that's perfect where he's at 10. We might give him Sakuraba, to be honest. Evan Tanner's finally going to have his debut fight for us at Pride 19 against Ronaldo Brawl, funny enough. It's pretty close, 10 and 11. Carlos Newton. I want to say anyone who's in the weight class is welterweight. So we'll say, I think it's him, maybe Evan Tanner's. Nope, Evan Tanner's middleweight. So Carlos Newton, Dennis Hallman. Trying to think who else is listed as a welterweight as their Young Choi, I think's a middleweight. Yep. Arona's a middleweight. Oh no, he's a light heavyweight. So yeah, basically, and Pat Miletich up here. Yep. So those three, and Pat Miletich, Carlos Newton, and Dennis Hallman, they're pretty tough to book now because of the athletic commission that happened. Now, if we try to book something between them, I'll just kind of show it real quick on the matchmaking screen. Here it is. As we'll just try to book in the middleweight division, Carlos Newton, and let's say Young Choi. So, you know, see, it's pretty one-sided anyways. Oh, we can do that. Okay, well. Let's see if we, him and Marquette. There we go. So this is what usually happens. It gets, the Regional Athletic Commission will refuse it because of the weight difference. So, I mean, you could make it a catch fight. Right? I mean, you could do that. That is for sure. Let's do him and Marquette. Okay. There you go. Usually it's a little bit more one-sided than that. But, I mean, there you go. Carlos Newton and Nate Marquette going to have a catchweight fight. Hell yeah. Well, that was a terrible example. But, usually, go back to Dennis Hallman. Dennis Hallman, Young Choi. Okay. So, again, yep, there we go. And we'll try to catchweight it. It's okay. So I guess we just gotta catchweight shit. But that's okay, though. That's just kind of showcasing. Usually it's a little fuckered up. But we might do Dennis Hallman and Young Choi. That's a bit of a one-sided event for Young Choi. As, 5-0, 20-4, 25 years old, 23 years old. But, who knows. You know, we got the card set for Pride 19, Carlos Newton and Marquette. We might bump that. Yeah, the Olenex Vegeta fight can go there and there. As Merlio and Henzo is just on the card so high because of the build. So that's why that's up there. It's kind of a card, to be honest. I mean, Ogawa Coleman's interesting. Igor, Kevin Randleman, of course, is the main fight. This Carlos Newton and Marquette fight would be fun, though. And Evan Tanner and also Brawl. This is just there to pack in the crowd and whatnot because, I mean, it's actually not as one-sided as I thought it was, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a lot more one-sided. So that's going to actually be a fun fight. As, Merlio, fucking beat Ryan Gracie at Pride 17, so now he's going to take on Henzo here. And then Olenix and Vegeta. I mean, it's kind of tough to pick who's going to be the opener, to be honest, of the main card. But this is just kind of pretty, you know, Arona and Dario Matsui and Rodrigo Gracie and Quentin Rampage Jackson. Basically, we're wanting these two, Quentin Rampage Jackson and Ricardo Arona, to win. So at Pride 20, they're going to have the fight, and hopefully Rampage slams them and knocks them out. Just like in real life. That'd be fun. As back to the rankings, we go to the middleweight division again. Let's get there. As so yeah, Newton and Marquette. That's gonna be fun. As Allen goes 14th, Anderson Silva at 15th is tough. So he debuted against fucking Hoist Gracie, knocked him out. Awesome, kneed him in the face after Hoist trying to take him down. He knocked out Guy Metzger. So going 2-0, then he had a tough fight against Frank Shamrock though. Which, let's see if we can have the. Again, I don't know why I checked that. I guess I can just hit the replay and it'll show it at the beginning of the fight, but that's okay. But that was, you know, again, that's a tough fight. You know, 15-6 there. Bit of a tough, one-sided affair there. But Guy Metzger, at 23-13-2, he's 1-5 in Pride, not very good. Honestly, if he loses again, because I mean, which probably is going to happen, we might let him go. Well, depending on who he fights next, which we won't know, because he's out for 3 months, but we'll put him with someone, and we'll see what happens. If Merlio beats Henzo Gracie, probably have him face Guy Metzger. Or Rich Franklin, for that matter. We might have Franklin, which, yeah, we'll probably do Rich Franklin versus, we'll see how long he's out for, 5 days, and then he'll be back. So, might be a little wait for Rich Franklin, but Guy Metzger, Rich Franklin is definitely something that I would like to do. As, because it'd be close to, once the Pride 19 card comes around, it'll be almost a month before he comes back, so it'll be about the perfect time to do Rich Franklin, Guy Metzger. As Ryan Gracie there at 2-1. A lot of young guys, you know, in the middleweight division right now. Got a lot of guys that have debuted in the mod in the relative, like, last year or this year, and we signed them, and we're just kind of grinding them out. Little Knox there. Ricardo Arona and Quentin Rampage Jackson is last for some reason at 25th. It probably should be Dario Matsui, but that's just me. Young Choi, we'll see how that goes, as he's got a tough fight probably coming up here soon. Because, I mean, he's not really on the same skill level as everybody else here is in the middleweight division. But Rich Franklin and Merlio, I'm hoping to get them up there. When we get Mauricio Shogun Rua, that's going to be a lot of fun, too. You know, it's just going to be, we're going to have a lot of brothers. We're going to have the Nogs, we're going to have the Ruas, we're going to try to maybe even bring in House Overeem's brother. Be funny if we get Ken Shamrock again. It's got a lot of different pieces here. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. The belts, I believe they started at 85 prestige or 80 prestige. Let's see if we can look. Oh, nope. Probably looks like we can't. I can't remember from the beginning. I believe it was at 80 though. So it being at 87 and 84, that's pretty nice. We'll see though. We'll see some great fucking champions we have. Our pop is huge, of course. We're halfway at mid-level international. You know, we're doing great finances-wise. Doing great all around. It's been a great series so far. Been a lot of fun to be booking Pride FC and being the matchmaker, the fight maker, if you will, for Pride FC. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to advance it as Minoru Suzuki. Hopefully he wins. We'll skip it though, as we'll skip that as well. But should I just hit skip all? Fuck it. And we'll look at the awards and whatnot. As oh my god, some more at the M1 card. Frank Mir and Czech Congo are in the game. Now we've been just kind of waiting to sign them, type of thing. Oh, and yep. And we just gotta. Oh wow, Fight of the Year was Vandalay Silva. That's really no surprise, to be honest. As him beating Insanoa and Sakuraba was fun. As Company of the Year, Pride FC. Hell yeah. Fucking yeah, it was. Second time we've won it. Fight of the Year was a Fighting Rings. How fun. As, what was it? I wonder. Was it February? Is that right? July. Let's see if we can look at this card. I believe it was this one. Oh, yeah. It was rated excellent. How fun. Female Fighter of the Year. Oh, wow. I'm surprised they even have that. It's kind of crazy. Knockout of the Year is on the Mecha 7 card. Show of the Year was a Mecha 7 card. Was Mecha 7 the same? Wow. That was the highlight, too. For fucking sure. Submission of the Year. Fucking Atsuka getting a Kimura over Masaki Satake at Pride 14 Clash of the Titans. That's fun. Main event of the year was a M1 Prime main event. That's tough. Rookie of the Year, Nate Carey. Team of the Year was Shoot the Box because of Vanderlei Silva. I'm trying to think who else was in Shoot the Box. Merlio's in there. Vanderlei Silva, Anderson Silva. Wow. Wow. That's good. Upset of the Year was Takayama upsetting Jerome Leibano. Yeah, that was pretty... Did not think that was going to happen, to be honest. Let's see if it... Yeah, there it is. Was a favorite. Minus 240, plus 190. I guess not too crazy one-sided of an upset, but still. Nonetheless. Ricardo Rona and Fabio Maladona had the fucking worst fight of the year. Wow. Oh, no, that was, yeah. That's tough. Our guy on our fucking roster had the worst fight of the year. Have fun. Suzuki won. Hell yeah. As Rico Rodriguez signed to UFC. A lot of people debuting. A lot of just generic people. Some real people. How fun. Hell fucking yeah. Alright. So yeah, that will do it for the end of the year 2001 episode here on the channel. You're seeing some deals are extended. The crack ribs of Carlos Barreto have recovered. Vanderlei Silva broke some fingers. That's what it was. I thought it was, something worse, like a hand, but it was just fingers. And he still won the fight, so that was huge. And the Heath Herring injury will be probably there forever. It seems like, let's see, when was that? In October. And it's about a year. He'll be out for 9 months, yeah. So yeah, they'll be there all of 2002 for the most part. Till around October, September, October. So that's fun. They're doing Liddell Ortiz 2, which is around the same time they did Liddell Ortiz 2 for real. Oh yeah, they also have Masakatsu Funaki, which I want. I didn't know that happened. Did I not? Oh, I didn't shortlist him because I was like, oh yeah, he's probably just signed with fucking Pancrase on an exclusive deal. Nope. Well, that sucks. I'm glad I checked that, though. But yeah. What a fun main event and a co-main of Masakatsu Funaki. Robbie Lawler, Nick Serra, Chris Lytle. Hell yeah. But yeah. Hopefully Liddell again beats him. That would suck if he did not. But we'll see. I got faith. Yeah, we will catch you guys. And man, it's going to be a whole nother month. It's going to be February week 3. So it'll be before that card even happens. So right around that. It'll be around the same time. Was it? Oh, it's the same day, actually. Yeah. So we will catch you guys for Pride 19's Bad Blood on next Monday. Take care, everyone.